Thank you for stopping by to listen to my dad, Larry Witcher, otherwise known as the Professor of Useless Knowledge. I hope you enjoy it.
All right, Larry, got to bring open the curtain and bring him in, the Professor of Useless Knowledge. Good morning, Larry.
Morning. I'm having another choky coffee spell, so if I blank out, I'll put my finger on the sneeze button.
Okay. But, that'll work.
You know, tonight is Halloween night.
It is, yes.
That's one of the oldest still celebrated Halloween holidays that there are. An unofficial holiday. Nobody gets off today. Your mail's delivered, your banks is open.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not a federal holiday. But it's second in celebration only to Christmas, Joel.
Is that right?
Millions of people celebrate Halloween without having any idea why they're celebrating and what the origin of it is. And put on those costumes. They don't know why they put the costumes on, and they go trick-or-treating, and they don't know why they're trick-or-treating.
Uh-huh.
But it goes back to this Druids and the Celtics. Back in the olden days, it was on October 31st. That was the last day of the Celtics calendar, and supposed to be the end of the harvest season.
Mm-hmm.
And originally it was a pagan holiday. They would have tremendous barn fires there to celebrate the end of the year, end of the harvest. And that's the day also that evil spirits roamed the earth. The dead would come out and hunt another body to get in and to stay there for another year.
Mm-hmm.
They would find a body to invade. So they wore these. All spirits was not kind spirits. They was evil spirits. These were. It was called the Day of. Now we're going to do this 4 times. Samhain, Samain, Salem, Sivan. That's the end of the day. Is spelled Samhain. But if you go on the computer to learn how to say it, they'll give you about 5 different pronunciations.
Wow.
But that means the end of summer.
Oh, okay.
That's why we're celebrating this. The Celtics believed that the dead roamed, hunting another body to possess.
Mm.
So they would put on these costumes to where the evil spirits could not tell that you were not one of them and wouldn't attempt to invade your body.
Uh-huh.
They also, being evil spirits, folks would put gifts out on the porch to appease the evil spirits at the doors, hoping that they would pass on by, and that would appease them, and they'd have another year, next year, of a plentiful crop and would not have any problem with the spirits. So that's where our trick-or-treating came in.
Larry, do you have any idea off the top of your head what this Day of the 7 Billion, if that has anything to do with Halloween or not?
Seventh day invented? No, I don't.
Okay.
But I'll see if I can find that out, and we can do it. Because if we go into Halloween, we're going to take 6 months, not 6 minutes, to do it.
Yeah.
If you try to find out the exact origin of Halloween, it's there. It's not there. Now, back 2,000, 3,000 years ago, when the Celtics started it, we would have probably known exactly. But since then, we have added to it and added to it and added to it. In the North American, the first costumes that we wore over here was in Ontario, Canada, back about 1911.
Mm-hmm.
And they were homemade, all the costumes was, up until the 1930s. Company called A.S. Fishbuck. They began to mass-produce costumes and started selling them, which now has become a $1 billion business every year.
Oh, yeah. They got some doozies out there, too.
Oh, yeah.
But we keep adding to these holidays. It started out originally as a pagan holiday,
mm-hmm.
and it was on the last day of Halloween, the day before the All Saints Day. Now, the All Saints Day starts November the 1st. That was when the Christians tried to put a movement out to convert the pagans.
Mm.
So you get some Christians do not celebrate Halloween at all. They call it the Devil's Night.
Mm-hmm.
And then some churches has things other than trick-or-treating. They have trick-or-trunk or trunk-treating, where you go, kids buy to church and raise the trunks, and you just reach in and get your stuff.
Right.
But we could spend a week on Halloween. But it started out as I had tremendous barn fires at the end of this October 31st, the end of the summer, to celebrate the harvest. And then the costumes came in to keep the evil spirits from possessing your body for thinking you was one of them already.
Well, I still plan to go out into the pumpkin patch tonight and wait for the great pumpkin to bring me some presents.
You'll probably find a great pumpkin. Now, some of us, I've been asked, this lady called me and wants me to help her get her house, the haint out of her house, Paul.
Yeah.
I said, well, ma'am, how do you know there's a haint in your house? She said, well, every time I go and look into the mirror, there's an old, ugly woman standing in front of me, and I can't see my reflection.
That'll do it.
Thank you for the information this morning, Larry.
See y'all tomorrow.
All right,
Monday morning.
Have a good weekend, okay? There's our friend Larry Witcher, the professor of useless knowledge. All right.